under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the New York Yankees and the Marlins. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to Marlins Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Well, you see a guy here looking to get himself into double digits here in victories for this season. And I'd give him a better than even chance of doing it because he's been pitching so well.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees, as their order will read like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
First pitch of the night is over for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:10 p.m. This Marlin ball club, Eric Karros, as they begin play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, they're in a stretch right now where it seems like all the breaks are really going their way. The only trouble with that is things tend to even out over time, so we'll see how long they can keep riding this hot streak.
Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ballgame. So Ellsbury retired to start things out, and with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Alcides Escobar will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes a 1-2. Chopper foul. And the pitch. This is hit on the ground but foul. Pitch on the way. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Justin Bour will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. just starting things out here in South Florida. Now the pitch. Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no one will get this one. The pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's another 0-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-2 once more. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 6th home run on the season for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Such a good start to the inning. He kept the ball down, got 2 ground ball outs. You're thinking, hey, he looks like he's in charge out there. But then he makes one mistake to the 3rd guy here, and it winds up leaving the yard.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in now, and he's certainly one to be wary of as you see the numbers there. Scorching hot these past 10 ball games. Now here it comes. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. They've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Ozuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 2-0. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. They'll match up against a former All-Star here, right-hander Irvin Santana. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. There's Everett Cabrera now, so he'll be the one to get things going in the home half of the first.
The shortstop, Everett Cabrera.
And this pitch is hit hard as it'll fall into right field for their first hit of the ball game.
Well, this latest dry spell, it's dropped his average all the way under 240. So it's like nothing more than to string a few of these together and get back into some kind of play.
Christian Yelich will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Santana will go over to first here. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Pitch coming. Cabrera running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And that may have been an out-and-out guess right there. He had to figure they weren't going to throw over twice in a row, so he's running on first movement, and he makes it to second base safely.
Pause. Now the pitch. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw in from Gonzalez is going to hold that runner now at third base.
Well, that's 2 batters and 2 hard-hit singles to start the bottom of the first. They are showing they are absolutely locked in on this guy.
David Rosario will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
This team's got plenty of guys who can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but these straight singles will do the job as well.
Marcell Ozuna will dig in here. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And Eric, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few days.
And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on it. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Chu is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Robinson Cano will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. Cano waits on the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Cano waiting on the 0-1. On a big swing by Cano as he lifts this one high and deep out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Chase Headley will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. And here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Here we go again. He's fallen behind already here to start the second. I guess he didn't learn his lesson.
The 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
And whatever you do, you can't let that previous call eat at you. You've got to come back with your best pitch here on 3-1.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Brian McCann will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. He's ready now, the pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Another 0-2 coming. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here comes another 0-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now another 0-2. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. Cabrera for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Yeah, and right here, he knew that at second base he was going to have to hurry this throw back to first if he had any chance to double him up. And you see his throw get away from him, but since there's no advancement, it's going to be a straight fielder's choice, no error on the play.
Brian Dozier will get his first cuts here. First pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
Into the box, Irvin Santana, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Two out with the man at first. Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The Yanks lead 1. They lead it 2-1. Tyler Colvin will start things off in the bottom of the second. First offering on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he just really pulled off of that pitch. This is a two-seamer working its way down and away, and he wasn't even close.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at this check swing here in show motion. From this speed, it almost always looks like the guy goes around. Here, well, it looked like a good call down there at third base. I think that bat did break the plane, and that is a strike.
Johnny Ornelas will take his cuts now. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Standing in now, David Rosario, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Well, he can't track it down as this ball falls.
And with no DH, this is one area that you'd have to give the National League team a little bit of an advantage. And he comes through here with the base hit.
Everett Cabrera will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Now 0-2, you got to be wary of that changeup. This is where he likes to throw it, and it doesn't always have to be a strike.
He's ready, now the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left.
Leading off for the Yankees.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
1-1 pitch on the way. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move.
No,
that's how good his stuff is.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Full count.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Payoff pitch coming. Now a swing and a miss as Ellsbury's down on strikes for the first out.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar.
I got the count. 1-2.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, so much for your number 1 and 2 guys being your table setter. I mean, they're both gone now on back-to-back strikeouts.
In now, Justin Bohr, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now the first pitch. Christian Yelich will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So with 1 gone, let's take a brief glance at our upcoming schedule to see what's coming up here on the show. Rosario will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs. Marcell Ozuna will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And the pitch. Now a line drive that's going to carry over the head of Escobar into left center. Base hit. Kyle Seager will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And Ellsbury will make the catch, and with that, the side is retired. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. Oh, and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Chase Headley will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready now on 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now, people describe this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Second baseman Robinson Cano will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Think you'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
This ball will be chopped foul. Pitch on the way. Now a ball lifted in the air out for Gonzalez in left. And he's got it for the first out. Tyler Colvin will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. First pitch coming. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
I'll tell you what, it's tough to try and outthink this guy out there. Seems like whatever pitch he throws, you're stuck looking for something else.
Now a ball hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Stepping in now, Johnny Ornelas, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around. And that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Well, this is exactly where you want that changeup to be. That thing fell right through the bottom of the zone. No chance.
As a look, now the pitch. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Another 0-2 home. That's hard hit back up the middle. Wow, a flip to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Brian McCann will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Catcher number 34.
Now here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
1-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled back. Now here it comes. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's another 1-2. And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first down.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Brian Dozier will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And he lays off for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Irvin Santana will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Now he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Let's go, Miami. The 1-1. Good action on the sinker, 1 and 2. Now the pitch. This is up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a 2-out hit.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Swing and a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. Ozuna is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 2-1. David Rosario stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And that's the pitch that they've had trouble with all night long. They just have not been able to stay back on it.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
So one away in the inning now for the shortstop, Everett Cabrera. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2.
Well, you always want to be aggressive at the plate, but my goodness, look at that ball-to-strike ratio so far. These guys are swinging at everything. I mean, everything.
Christian Yelich will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Justin Bour will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Swing and a rocket to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. You can see what his breakdown is so far.
And a bouncing ball, foul. The pitch. Yeah. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. David Rosario will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now here's the pitch. Driven the other way out to deep left field. And it's gone! Solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season as the Marlins have rallied back to tie it at 2 apiece.
Well, he's been the entire show here tonight. Remember, he drove in their only run earlier, and he continues to have a nice game as he launches this one way out of here.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And the pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Ellsbury is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Kyle Seager will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Oh, and they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager, number 201 in his career, as the Marlins move out in front now, 3-2.
Well, that didn't take long. This is their second
Robinson Cano stand in for the third time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Boy, what a great pitch right there. Against a power hitter, looking to pull the ball. He had no legs behind him on that swing whatsoever.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away. Tyler Colvin will stand in. Strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gonzalez retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 6 full. The Marlins lead this one 3-2. Chase Headley will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
First pitch coming. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this one strike.
And this is swung on and missed as Headley is a strikeout victim here, 1 away.
Now as this game goes along, you have to wonder whether or not this will be his last inning of work. He's due to bat second when their turn comes around.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2.
Well, he's allowed just 2 runs to this point. Both of them coming on solo homers. Things could be much different now if those come with guys on base, but as it is, this has been a pretty good outing.
Fouled straight back. Here it comes. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
1-1.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Swung on and grounded, foul. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. The Marlins on top, 3-2. Johnny Ornelas will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Johnny Ornelas.
Now the first pitch. Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. You surprised they've left this guy out there to start the 7th?
I thought he was looking a little shaky in the 6th, so I don't think he's going to be on a real long leash right here.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
1-1 on the way. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Yeah, and late in a close game like this, that would have been a good leadoff base runner to have. And he definitely hits this ball hard. It's just pretty much right at the glove.
David Rosario will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn, he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. this is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
First pitch to him. Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. And Gonzalez will put this one away for round number 2.
You could look back at this outing and say, there's really only 1 or 2 pitches that he'd like to have back, and it would be a totally different ballgame.
Everett Cabrera will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Yeah, he just chased out of the zone on that first pitch. This time he started to, but he wisely pulled it back. Here we go.
Here's a hard hit ball and caught over there at first. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Gerardo Parra.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Any question in your guys' minds about bringing the starter back here for the 8th inning?
I would have thought 7 innings would have been enough, but knowing this guy, he may have talked his manager into letting him stay and go out there for 1 more inning.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Now the 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, he gave up that 2 spot in the first inning, but since then, it's been nothing but zeros. Really found his groove out there.
Swing and a miss on a pitch in the 3rd, and it's strike 1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3. 1 strike home now to Ellsbury. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Alcides Escobar will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far. They've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Pitch on the way. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Daniel Webb is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Daniel Webb.
Christian Yelich will stand in. He flew out last time. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
David Rosario will dig in. A home run his last time. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back safely. And here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he'll dive back in. A runner at first with no outs here. Waits, now the pitch. Swing and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. And that's taken in by Escobar for the first out. Marcelo Zuna will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped them out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Kyle Seager will get another shot. He homered his last time. First pitch on the way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Ooh, anytime you can get a big league hitter to look like that, you know you've thrown a great pitch.
From the stretch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Into the slide, and he makes a great basket catch for the 3rd out of the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. A.J. Ramos will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th. Justin Bour will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one.
Justin Bour.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And now a pitch on the way. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The pitch. Changeup. Called strike 3. He rolls his eyes at the ball. 1 away.
Well, I think he's upset here because that pitch has not been a strike all night. You'll see here on show track, it's still not a strike. He's got a definite gripe. I want to have a word or two myself.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One 0 pitch now. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a curveball is by him that time as he falls behind now. 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Shin-Soo Choo will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
So 1-1 home. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the pitch. Back up the middle and into center field. So maybe a chance here. The tying runs aboard with 2 away.
Yeah, the tying runs on base now with 2 outs. And who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Chase Headley will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Here's the 1-0. No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Ready with the 2-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Another 2-2 offering. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
All smiles in that clubhouse again. Their 8th consecutive victory. It's not often you run across a streak like that, so these guys are definitely enjoying it while they can.
One, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
Like her brother said, that's the rent I pay. Everybody knows just where you've been going. Everybody knows the faces you've been showing. And if that's your...
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harrell, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Marlins win it 3-2. Good night from Miami.
No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the stadium, 38,560. Marlins thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to buckle up and please drive home safely.